Hi all, I am Dr. Amarja Patwardhan and I welcome you to the Indian Medicine Ayurveda. Last time we saw the elements and how water combines together with another element and gives rise to dravya, that are dosha, dhatu and mala. Formation of special juice that is released after digestion, which is called ahara rasa, and formation of dhatus, rasa, rakta, mamsa, meda, asthi, majja and shukra. We also had a look over dosha, vata, pitta, kapha, water content in pitta and kapha, and qualities of water. Then we saw how to use water as drinking water and water as an element. So if you have missed anything regarding this, you can just go back to the videos and watch them. Today we are going to see how to use this water as drinking water and water as an element in different seasons, and how it helps our body to stay fit and healthy. So let's start. Now, according to Ayurveda, it's Grishma Ritu that is going on. So I'll start with the Grishma Ritu. It's from mid-May to mid-July. Now, in this Ritu, the sun rays become more powerful than that of the previous Ritu. The Kapha dosha decreases day by day, while the Vata dosha consequently increases, being opposite in qualities to that of Kapha dosha. So, to balance out these doshas, Ayurveda recommends to drink cold water which is mixed with corn flour and sugar after taking bath. Then, secondly, Mounts Rasa or the meat soup. Then, different types of sharbat like kokum sharbat. Then, plain water which is kept in earthen pot, in which you can keep the camphor flowers or the trumpet flowers to infuse it. And lastly, Ayurveda also recommends to use the straws of khas herb to keep the house cool. Or if you can't do it, then you can just drink the khas sharbat, which will have the same effect inside your body. The next Ritu or the season is Varsha. It's from mid-July to mid-September. In this season, the Agni or the fire element in our body starts getting debilitated day by day. So we feel less hungry. The doshas get aggravated by the effect of thick clouds that are full of water, cold wind, and warmth of the earth and sourness. So Ayurveda recommends to drink soup made out of pulses like moong, etc. Then wine of grapes, fermented decoction, and whey processed with salt. By doing this, we can keep the doshas that get increased in this season. Beverages that are mixed with corn flour or ghee or the clarified butter should be avoided so as to keep the Vata dosha in balanced state. Next one is called Sharad Ritu, that lasts from mid-September to mid-November. In this season, we get habituated actually to the cold weather in the rainy season, but getting suddenly exposed to the warm rays of sun gives rise to increase in Pitta dosha. This season is popularly known as October heat. Now let's see which type of water is suitable for this season. In this season, there is a star called Agasti Nakshatra, from which you can take help actually and benefit yourself by keeping your water in an earthen pot outside your house. Allow this water to get heated by the hot rays of the sun during the day and Cool it down by the cold rays of moonlight continuously during Agasti Nakshatra. This water does not produce any secretions in our body, and nor it is dry. So this water is also called as Amruta, that is very pure water which acts as a medicine, can be used in this season. Just make sure your water remains clean. The next season is called Hemanta Rutu. This is from mid-November to mid-January. In this season, the strong fire element in our body gets obstructed because of the cold weather. So because of that, the fire element becomes more and more strong. So in this season, just use warm water to drink, and drink more milk that is lukewarm, to keep away yourself from different diseases. The next Rutu or season is called Shishira Rutu. This is from mid-January to mid-March. Now in this season, the dryness of our body increases because of the cold weather, which becomes more severe than the previous Rutu. So you can just follow the same regimen that you follow in the previous season or Rutu, but just be more careful and specific about it. Make it your first priority to drink warm water or hot water like tea or coffee, or you can just carry a thermos with you. The next Rutu is called Vasanta Rutu. This is from mid-March to mid-May. In this season, water mixed with honey is recommended, or water boiled with nut grass or nagarmotha in Marathi is recommended. Now the kapha undergoes increase qualitatively and quantitatively in Shishira Rutu, giving rise to kapha dosha, which becomes liquefied by the heat of the sun. This causes harm to the fire element in our body. So to control this, you can just drink the honey water, or water that is boiled with the nut grass or nagarmotha. I will describe different seasons of the Rutus and the dosha avastha in some another video. Now let's see the connection of different malas, that is stool, sweat and urine, to water. Doshas have their headquarters or home. So for Pitta dosh, the headquarters, one of the headquarters is sweat, while the other one is Rakta and Rasa dhatu. And that for Kapha is Rasa dhatu and Medha dhatu. If you have missed the connection of all these dhatus and doshas, just go through my previous videos and you will find out how water is connected to all these dosha dhatus and mala. That's it for now. See you in the next video. Like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye-bye.